This week on the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, the boys go over PlayStation's 30th Anniversary Collection, Olympic ESports, and Splinter Cell. I'm a podcast producer, professional podcast producer. Episode 886.
You're going to have to redo that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You got to redo that.
Goodness.
Your mic
dude.
popped and you couldn't hear shit. Try it
Unstart
again,
Rumble,
CC.
restart it.
No, you couldn't hear shit. They'll be able to hear it.
So I guess your thing only saves our headphones and not the viewers?
Yes,
You just
precisely.
not give a shit about the viewers?
No, I care about them, but they want to hear it. They want to hear it deep from my soul, you know? Deep from my soul.
I don't know, man. It just kind of sounds like a prepubescent boy, but you know, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
I'm just going to throw this out there. If for some reason I go completely silent and my screen goes blank, power probably went out. Maybe internet as well, because Helene is right on our tail.
Yeah,
He's
so
getting close.
Kai's deciding to forsake all safety and still do this podcast.
First of all, who needs safety?
Okay, I'm good
Does
with that.
Zeus's camera like all fuzzy as fuck to you?
I literally was fucking asking you this shit before it started.
It looks
but
good,
you were
man.
Too
I don't
busy.
know.
You're like, no, man, it looks good. It's
Kai,
fine. Whatever.
Kai,
Don't
that's
worry
fake.
about
Blue dot.
That's
See
fake
that?
news. That's fake news, Kai.
Oh,
It's fake news.
it. I was asking you if it looked a little like fuzzy, if it looked a little weird, and you're just like, no, it's fine. As you're like looking.
It
at the
looked
20
fine.
camera.
Now it looks
Are you
weird.
talking about the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
Looks
asking.
fucking
think it's
weird,
because
right?
I'm like black on black on black. It's
Okay, that's a little racism.
That's we don't
It's not.
tolerate racism here. Okay.
oh
Yeah,
my
we don't do
God.
that here.
We're inclusive.
Gonna need
As
to chill.
as three white dudes say we're inclusive.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Asian, all right.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah,
Wow,
that's right.
Racist of you not wait. No.
Two white
not
dudes and a
racist of
yellow
you
dude?
not to know
I
that?
mean,
How does
we're
that
good.
work? I don't know. Okay,
I don't
now,
think you're
now
allowed
you're
to
going
say
back.
that.
Now you're going backwards.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to
All
say that.
Yeah, that's
It's cool.
Mm-mm.
It's cool. One of my best
I
friends
am
is
the
Asian.
I am the diversity hire.
Yeah, one of my best friends is Asian. It's cool.
Yeah,
He gave me
does
the-
that allow,
he
does that give you the N card also?
He gave me the pass. Yeah, I got it.
I didn't give you the pass.
Ooh,
Any-
caught
anyway.
in a lie, live.
Anyway,
on
anyway,
Rumble.
anyway, it was a different friend. Anyway, so
Hold on. I want to start this from the top. So you already episode 86. That's cool.
yeah,
From the top, make it drop.
We're not starting right there.
We're starting right here with
No, we're
CC.
not.
Mute everything but the podcast. 3 exclamation
You
points.
are a motherfucker. I already plugged my phone in as soon as I hit record, so everybody
Weird.
got to hear the little.
Like you told him to do that.
Yeah.
He's listening.
So-
it's almost like I brought that up yesterday at a 3-way call of,
Mm.
have you ever tried plugging it in before you start?
Yeah, it's a thing
And
now.
he's like, no, I don't.
It's
I
a
don't
thing now.
understand.
I don't
What do you
think
mean?
ahead. That's
So hey,
Yeah,
to start
that's for
to
losers.
start the show
Oh.
off, this is our first time live on Rumble.
yes.
We are not going to react to any comments until we are done recording for YouTube and Spotify and Apple and iHeartRadio and all those other platforms. So if you are
And
commenting,
once
we will get
are
to it.
Done. If you guys are still in here, we'll take like 15-20 minutes as long as Kai's internet's lasting, and we'll talk.
If
to you
I'm
for-
even still here.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
if
the
he's
thing.
still here. But then we'll answer any questions, comments, concern, bitches, moan, groans, gripes, complaints, or whatever other bad things you have on your chest,
right?
If
or
someone-
good things. You can send those to us also.
Yeah.
Just saying. CC likes feed pics, just so you know.
I do enjoy
Let me
that
also
a
throw this
lot.
out there. I mean, this will go on both the other platforms and Rumble Live. But
Yep.
so a lot of the winners for the T-shirts didn't get a hold of us. They didn't email us, didn't leave a comment, nothing in any way, shape, or form in order for us to get in contact with them to get shirt sizes, address, all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
we've brought in basically the people who would have won.
We
had the
kept
people
rolling.
not-
We rolled some extra names.
Yep. So these are the other people. There's Devil ZX14. I actually already have his size.
Okay.
We have Cody Somerville 7890, Mr. B Sucks, Chamber TV, which you're gonna be able to get that pretty easily. I think he'll probably respond before this is even released. LOL.
Yeah, probably.
Soft de Leon 7, and then these two probably won't hear back from these two. User NK1UH1C8F and user CH31V9KM.
You want a shirt? You want a
So
shirt?
you know you
That
guys want
sounds
a shirt.
like that sounds like some like alien form of the lottery that you're just reading off right
Right.
now. That uses
Right.
like hexadecimal instead of just like normal 10.
So okay, so yeah, so message us with your info personally. I don't post it anywhere
Email us,
public.
yeah.
Email
You
us at
can email
us, leave a
unqualifiedgamerspodcast at
comment,
gmail.com.
And I
But
know
yeah,
that it sounds
get to
dumb that
us.
we bring that up every single time. Do not post it in the comments, but
If you
I'm
want to
not
post
saying that
Kai's
our-
address in the comments, I'm cool with that.
look,
Anybody
I'm not
that's got
saying
that,
our viewers are dumb and are doing those types of things, but I am saying that people in the world do that.
whoa, don't talk about Chamber
So-
like that, dude.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
He's not dumb. He's from Texas.
Leave Chamber alone.
He didn't do anything.
Love you, Chain. So another thing that we've been lacking really hard on Patreon. We are going to lower to a $1 tier. We're going to have a $1 tier, a $5 tier, and every week while we are setting up the podcast, getting it ready to go, I'm already recording, so you get to hear a lot of dumb shit from people. That will starting to get posted every week on Patreon.
Mostly CC. Yeah.
Mostly actually Kai, but you know.
Okay. Don't say
I
what
won't
I
let it
said
go
and then
soon.
try and say it like you said it. All right.
I'm just saying, Kai, you're fucking
This
from
is that
Florida,
just
dude.
goes to show you can't make up your own shit.
You
gotta get a bigger.
You're
bigger
from
brain.
Florida, dude. So
I'm from Michigan.
yeah, but you live in
live
Florida.
in Florida.
You've lived in Florida long enough. You're now a Florida man.
Well, I'm going through another hurricane right now.
Yeah, there's a hurricane outside right now.
Hey.
Anyway, lot of shit going on in the gaming world today. I don't know if it's on the list, but looks like Dr. Disrespect got his monetization back on YouTube. How do we feel about that, guys?
Gonna be
first
I'm
off-
a Doc stan, dude. I'm
First
all
off,
for it.
First off, we are still going to refer to him as the pediatrician.
No, it
You
is
need to, like-
Dr.
I mean, it's-
Disrespect. You will respect the name.
The only person
innocent
he
until proven guilty.
disrespects is his wife. And if you want to bring up that he's the fucking two-time, only one he's two-timing, again, is his wife.
1993,
That wasn't
1994
fast, though,
blockbuster champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 2021, 2022 cheating husband of the year.
Hey,
So-
it happens. She forgave him, okay?
Yeah, that's really between them. I mean, we can't really yell at him and hold a grudge against him for that when his wife.
Apparently
doesn't. I mean,
fucking
that's,
Zeus
that's their
can.
own relationship. So I'm not in on that. That's
Man,
not-
Anyway.
I am
Nothing to do with me.
continuously living in the shadow of this, like,
the shadows.
doc that does these horrible things. And I keep, like Missa actually has to think about which doc they're talking about when they talk about, when you bring him up. Now
Oh,
you're,
to
now
bring
you're
him
doing
up.
it right with by saying the full thing of Dr. Disrespect. But for
You
a
know, I
while,
do
you were just
usually
saying,
call him Doc
Who
because
else do
he's
you
my
know
boy.
named Doc? though? Yeah,
Listen,
who else is Doc?
listen. I've streamed on Twitch for 8 years, okay?
Oh,
I
just call him
love
Zeus.
there's a lot of streamers out that I really enjoy watching their content. Dr. Disrespect's content is second to none. That dude is just pure fucking entertainment. Love the guy. Glad he's not a I'm just super
Are
excited
you allowed
about
to say that word?
I don't know, but I did. Hey, we're
Well,
on
I guess we'll
Rumble.
find out.
We're okay on Rumble.
We'll wait for.
I
we'll
might
wait
have
for
to
YouTube
beep that out on
respond. Stand by.
YouTube though. Might have to
Yeah.
I
might have
don't, I
to
don't know if you're allowed to say that word. That's why
I
I'm
think
like,
buzz-
you know what?
do we
No,
have a
it
buzz
should
button?
it should be fine on YouTube. I think it should be fine. I'll look into
know,
it before I
Google it.
post it.
Yeah, we'll Google
Google it. We'll Google
he
it.
probably won't.
Google
He'll
owns
probably just
YouTube.
post
he's
it
not
completely
going to
forgot.
Google it until like we start the next podcast.
Hey, if
And
we
he's
get
like,
a
hold on, guys, I forgot to do this.
if we get a strike on this episode, we know why. Okay, we know why. Anyway, yeah, but it looks like he was able to apply on the 25th, which was yesterday, which was Wednesday, the 25th of September.
Mhm.
And it looked like people were getting notifications that to resubscribe to him. And it looks like I sent a picture to the group. It looks like he is monetized again, so hopefully that's true. For his
hopefully.
sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So anyway, there's a lot of shit going on. Olympic ESports Games are going to really happen.
They
Dude.
voted on it. I think just this last week.
I thought
Yeah,
I
so-
thought they had already decided this. I thought we talked about this like a month ago.
We talked about it possibly, but they actually voted on it and confirmed it now.
Dude,
So
I'm
it-
going to
okay.
represent the
It's
U.S.
not.
in
It's not just a
Fortnite.
possibility. It is actually going to happen, and it's supposed to start in Saudi Arabia in 2025. So next year, Saudi Arabia Olympics. Look out for the esports.
Saudi
gaming
Arabia.
section of the Olympics.
Okay, so it's in 2025. The actual Olympics happen every 4 years. Is this just like
Maybe it's a
sponsored,
separate.
or is it like?
Well, maybe-
are we going to see the esports Olympics in LA come 2028? Like, is that going to be a thing at one of those forums?
I don't know.
Because if you
Will it
guys don't
be-
know, the Olympics are being held in Los Angeles in 2028.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The question is, does the esports go at the
LA.
same time as the other ones, or do they have like the physical sports where they collect everybody and then
I would
and
imagine
then
it's
they
got to
just
be at the
stage
same
an
spot.
esports tournament?
Well, that's the thing is every time they do the Olympics, they have to do it somewhere where they can build everything, right? So they got to
Right, but
have
that's
it.
what I'm saying. So with the esports, is it going to be the same, or
Yeah,
will they
I would
just
imagine.
have like a stadium, kind of like most tournaments for e-gaming?
Yeah, I would imagine it'd
All
be
right,
the
so
same. It'd be
my
there.
big question is all right. So we have we have Olympic athletes that compete for multiple Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Left.
But
What? What?
Yep.
why?
See, shut his brain
Anyway,
off.
Yeah.
um,
Come. Hey, wait. Well, first of all, we don't have dead spots in this podcast, so let's not fucking start that shit.
it's okay. It's okay, Kai. I
It's
was
fine.
asking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
confirmation.
Dude, listen, I told you
Oh,
he's a fucking Florida man. You just gotta breeze on past him sometimes.
you just got
In
He
any
can't
case,
roll with
help
the
it.
alligators. You know what I
He
mean?
can't help
what
it.
I wanted to get at is that the normal athlete has years. Like they can start at the age of like 16 and they can move and continue to be a professional athlete into their like late 30s, early 40s. We've seen that with, Jordan and Shaq and whatever else, right? Like they started
Mhm.
young, they kept going, cool. The average esports athlete, like you're considered an old person in your late 20s.
Right. Oh, do you have
So
to be 18 to compete in the Olympics?
no. Yeah, I
No,
think you have to at
No.
least be
no.
16, but you do have to, I believe, be 13 to compete in most esports tournaments because that's the age that,
Right.
you no longer need the parent permission to like sign onto a site or whatever. Like I think, the thing that we talk about with like Twitch,
Right.
how anytime that someone brings up that they're 12 in a chat, by the Twitch bylaws, you've got to ban them from your chat and not allow them to be in there. If they bring it up, even as a joke, you kind of have to like, I'm sorry, I can't do this because then
That's
you're
kind of crazy.
doing. Yeah, well,
Well, the good news
because
is with the Olympics, the esport Olympics is they won't be winning money. This isn't some sort of tournament where they win money. It's just
Right.
gold. So who knows how young they'll allow? I mean, I guess it'll be a rule
I
based on
would
how they
guess
set
probably
up the
13.
tournament.
I think it's probably you're probably right there. But yeah, you can't have like some
I
fucking
don't know.
9-year-old up there repping the
I don't know,
country,
man.
right?
It
Why
depends
not?
because if
It's
they've
esports.
got
It's
like
just gaming.
they've
Why
got
not?
7-year-olds playing chess in high level tournaments. So
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about this. I'm gonna have to look this up now.
all right.
So
Speaking of other very random things, there is there's a live stream right now going out there, and it's been going since 2021, where this person input all of the numbers of pi into a controller for Pokemon, and
okay.
Pi has been playing Pokemon and still has not made it to the first gym. But
So what's the
it's
point in it?
the whole thing is that given an infinite amount of time and completely random, everything in the universe can happen. The same thing like if you give a monkey a typewriter and you allow him to just type infinitely, he will eventually put out all of the Lord of the Rings and all of like the Harry Potter books purely by typing at random because infinite is,
I thought we
something we
just
really can't
decided that
comprehend.
Kai was from Florida, not you, Zeus.
What?
But
No. Oh my god. All right.
it just seems fucking crazy to
All right,
me.
I'll
But
break it down so that a 5-year-old like you can understand it.
no, I get it,
If
but
you
like,
give monkey long
We're good.
time,
We're good.
many
We're good.
things happen. But-
Infinity
okay,
times infinity equals all possibilities, guys.
right.
Right. And so this program has been running now for 3 years. They actually post 2 12-hour VODs every single day. And he has like a level 85 Sceptile that recently just beat its rival, which is why it made it into the news
Do
again. It
people
was, like,
watch these?
apparently, I mean, it's made it on to like 4 or 5 of my like gaming things because he hit the first milestone. So he's caught 3 Pokemon, and again, all of the inputs are just this random, just pi. So it's technically
Wow.
not random inputs, but like A and B is like 1 and 7. So every time pi hits a 1 or a 7, it will input A or it'll input B or whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just one of those
Really,
fun
you can
nerd
figure out
things.
exactly what's going to happen eventually. So, yeah. I mean,
Right on.
you could just predict the future based off the numbers.
So I've seen this,
Well, I
the
guess it's just
PlayStation's
random.
30th Anniversary Collection PS5. You guys seen this? It's the same
Yes.
color as the original PS1. It's pretty fucking sweet looking.
Mhm.
The
It looks
controller,
good. It looks
controller
good,
looks fucking sweet. I don't know. I don't know. That color was like lame back then, but it's badass now.
Have you seen the charging cable for it?
No.
It looks just like that thin little wide
the paddle,
thing
yeah,
that
like
you
the
plug,
paddle
you
thing,
plugged
yeah.
into the the PS1.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the USB-C or whatever kind of port it has for charging.
Okay, I have seen that then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
It looks just like that. Yeah.
That's going to get broken.
Like, man, but it's going to be limited. They're only supposed to have 12,300 available. So
yeah, that's not a lot.
Scalping.
And they're going to sell them for fucking $8,000 a piece because that's what they do with PlayStations. They buy them and fucking
well, I mean, look
at
the PS5 Pro just came out, $700. Imagine what a collector's 30th anniversary is going to be.
Right.
Speaking of the PS5 Pro, someone built a PC to outdo that for the price of a PS5 Pro, and it wasn't hard to do.
See, I find that I find that like, but what's the point in that, right? So I watched, I saw the same thing. And was $800, right? Was their budget, right?
It was $729.
Okay.
Which, you know, of course they have little asterisks next to it because it'd be like shipping taxes, whatever.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the thing is they're using they're using all AMD parts except for the motherboard. The motherboard's like MSI.
Yeah.
They're using, you know, 32 gigs of RAM. They're using an M.2 for that's, you know, 1 tera. Like, it is a decent computer for $730.
Yeah.
Why would I want to buy a console for $700 when I can buy a
PC
functioning computer?
Right. Yeah, see, most people think that way, or most people that buy consoles, though, like I said, I think just have a TV and they just don't want to fuck with it and just want to stay at home and play it. But it is cool that, because, you know, 2 years ago you couldn't build a PC for $800. You just couldn't do it. The graphics cards were too expensive
because a lot of the parts weren't even out yet.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the parts that they're using for the PC, for this whole build is last gen.
Right.
So it is a AMD 5700 instead of whatever the hell their newer one is.
Yeah.
Again, like two gen ago graphics card.
Yeah.
They're still using DDR4 RAM, but the fact that you're still able to do it, I just don't get me wrong. I've got, like I said, I've got PlayStations. I got one behind me. I've got a whole box of games, and one day I may go back to it. Actually, I forgot to cancel my PSN, so I've been paying for a PSN I haven't used for like 3 years. By the way, it's like $90 a year now.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I make bad financial decisions.
I've got my buddy's console right there just so I can play NCAA football.
We can't see it.
Yeah, I know, but it's right there.
It's an Xbox,
computer.
isn't it?
Take your word for it.
Yeah, it's an Xbox. It's the tall one.
You had to yell at me. I was just asking.
But yeah, he let me borrow it, so I've played it twice. So that's cool. $70 on a game that I've played twice.
But at least you don't have to pay him for another game, buy another game for him. So I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But
that was the offer.
That it hasn't lived up to the hype, like that. It just isn't hitting that.
It's too fucking easy. It's too fucking easy. It's just it's too easy.
Have you tried putting it on hard mode?
Yeah, I'm there. Because I started on like medium because I haven't played it for so long. So I started on medium, and it's just too fucking easy. So I don't know. Maybe it'll get better when I play some harder teams. I guess I don't know. I just gotta sit down and fucking play it.
Again, CC, you're sitting there, you know, beating up children. So I don't know what you're expecting out of this game.
No, I'm playing against a computer.
Yeah, I know, but like the computer, like all of these things are they're kids on screen.
Yeah.
They're all like what, 18, 19, 17?
No, they're like in their 20s, you know? Most of them in their 20s. It's college, you know, college
Seniors,
athletes. Yeah. Mostly juniors and seniors. Not a lot of freshmen on the field, you know? So, yeah.
Speaking of that, I did hear recently that your favorite new basketball player won Rookie of the Year.
She did, Caitlin Clark.
So I didn't know if you wanted.
And then they lost their, which we knew she was going to win Rookie of the Year. Like it was like plus 3,000.
All her numbers were above everybody else. Yeah.
Right.
But apparently she is the first one to win it unanimously.
Well, she broke the record for the most assists in the season, not just by a rookie, but by a player. She broke a bunch of records. But then they last night they lost their second playoff game and are kicked out of the playoffs. So kind of bummed out, you know, but you know, there's always next year. So let's go Indiana Fever. But I said if they won the championship, I'd get a tattoo on my ass, so I don't.
The
have
only
to do
reason
that
I
now.
really was hoping that, I mean, I don't, unless it's my team, I'm not like huge into it. But
Yeah.
that was one goal I wanted, was for them to win.
So I
just
get my
because I wanted
tattoo on
you
my
to get that
ass.
tattoo.
So I've been thinking about it. You know how much it would suck to get a tattoo on your ass?
We've talked about this, and I don't know
It would
why. Every
suck.
time CC's like, I'll get your whatever tattooed, and I'll put it on my ass. Like, the dude just wants to hate life for at least 3 weeks because he's
Dude,
like,
it would suck, right?
It
He already
depends on
has a
what
hard time sitting down. His back goes out every 3 seconds.
Oof.
My back's actually been good for a while, thank God. Knock on wood.
Well, tomorrow he's gonna call me son of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Son of a bitch,
You're
I
welcome.
fucked up.
You're welcome in advance.
Yeah.
There's Avatar, by the way, Last Airbender.
Mhm.
People whose backs don't give out. Season 2 is coming out, and I guess it's not supposed to come out till March 2025. They've already said that they're in production of it, and they announced like Toph is supposed to be in it now. So they've already shown the trailer, so we know it's in production. It's supposed to be coming out March 2025. I'm excited because the first season was pretty good. The newer one, not the shitty movie that they had that
Right.
came out. This is the actual TV series that like is good. Everything flows good. It looks good, at least to me. I say it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see that they're gonna have another
Jesus,
season.
that's
I'm
fucking
excited.
great, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
haven't
not an
seen
anime
it.
guy. I don't like anime.
I love that CC's like, I'm not an anime guy. He's literally going to animate this weekend.
Oh yeah, the
Animate.
Con or whatever.
Yeah,
He's
but
going
it's
to animate.
not.
He's like-
It's not
he's
just
like, "Dude,
anime.
They're gonna have
It's
fucking
gaming.
wrestling there. I looked it up. They're gonna have
It's-
cosplay wrestling.
I want to
he's
watch
gonna-
it. I want to see it. I
He's
want to
gonna
watch
Get
it.
to see, Fox
he
dude
does.
body slam cat girl.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna think it's real too. You'll be like, that's so real.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
wrestling is not fake, okay?
Right.
It's
No,
not fake.
absolutely.
It's not
Absolutely.
fake. By the way,
There you go.
while I'm there, I'll be rocking my Unqualified Gamers t-shirt.
Did you
And
really
I will be
just
putting-
point to a blank shirt as you said
Yeah,
that?
it'll be on there.
Here,
And I'll be
wow.
there you go, Zeus. And my
One of
girlfriend will
those,
be
yeah.
rocking her Unqualified Gamers hoodie, and I got about fucking 100 little stickers I'm gonna try to stick everywhere too. So
No, you're not sticking them anywhere. You're putting them out for other people to pick up and do what they want with them.
He's gonna
Yeah,
leave
that's
them in
what
the
I'm doing
bathroom
with
and be
them.
like, for a good time, go to this website.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't.
that's right.
Whoa.
yeah, I'm
Don't
not
take it
gonna
crazy.
stick them anywhere. I'm gonna just put
Yeah.
them out for people
Yeah,
to do
put 'em
whatever they
out.
want
I
with
didn't-
He's
them.
gonna,
I didn't
he's gonna
stick 'em
get
there.
home,
Other
check
people
the
might
mail.
have.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
have
gonna get a
a
fucking
stack of just
cleaning
tickets
bill.
for littering.
A cleaning
Yeah.
bill for the fucking
Here's
Ivy
your invoice
Arena.
for all the goo removal from those stickers. Oh, sweet. Talk
Yeah,
about
it'll
bad
be worth
spending
it.
habits.
But yeah, it's gonna be a
and-
good time.
Speaking of animated series, there's another one going to be coming out to Netflix.
Okay.
It's with Netflix and Ubisoft Film. It's called Splinter Cell Deathwish, and it's going to be a TV series.
Is it
You
live
guys know who
action
Leaf Sh-
or is it
Did I
Do you,
not
animated?
not
just
know, do
say-
you not know what animated means?
I didn't
Did I
hear
not
him
just
say.
say-
I didn't hear him say animated.
He said,
That's like how
speaking
I
of
started it.
animated, that was literally his
Oh.
like
Okay, my fucking bad. I apologize.
Thank God we're
Hold on,
live.
hold on,
because
I'm
hold
trying to
now
read.
you can't
I'm
edit it out.
trying.
Other
I'm
people
trying.
understand
I'm
what we
trying to
have to
read
deal with.
shit here. I'm trying to,
Hold on, hold on. Let me-
produce
Listen.
the #1 gaming podcast
You
on
don't
the
produce
planet.
until it's done. What are you doing right
I'm
now?
producing
Just
right
listen.
now. I'm recording.
No.
I'm live streaming. I'm reading.
What do you have to
guys,
do?
guys,
Doing
I
it
got this,
all.
I got this. I got this. All right.
It doesn't
Episode
s-
number 86.
Yeah, fucking redo.
Anyway,
So,
I wish it was
Leaf-
live action because I love Splinter Cell.
Liev Schreiber,
I don't know who that is.
which played he played
no idea who that
Sabretooth in the X-Men Origins, Logan's brother, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
The older version. He'll be playing
I don't
Sam
think I
Fisher
like that pick. I don't think
Why
I
not?
like that.
because you see him as Sabretooth and he was basically a bad guy and
No, I don't know. I don't think I like that.
I don't know. It's my problem with something like that is that it's overdone. You know, like that entire trope is so overdone at this point.
What,
that-
Splinter
what,
Cell?
Liev Schreiber?
No,
or
yeah,
Splinter
the whole Splinter Cell idea, it's overdone. I mean,
I
mean,
wish
it's
they would
just a- it's
fucking
just a TV
remake the
show.
games. I love
Yeah.
those fucking games.
I remember.
Wish
yeah,
they
that was
never
one of my
would've
favorite
stopped
games
making
growing up
them.
when that first came out.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck
we
yeah.
had a hard time when it came to the fucking be stealthy. I'm like, I just want to shoot people. But
When,
I mean,
when they made it,
where I learned patience with Splinter Cell.
when they made it, multiplayer or co-op or whatever, that was where it was at. Me and my buddy Josh played the shit
My
out
brother
of
and
that.
I, yeah, Racy and I did that. Yep.
Where you could like whistle, one of you could whistle to get the attention of the
Mhm.
guards and shit. Oh my
Yeah,
god, it was
and
so
then
much fun.
somebody else come up behind them and just
Yeah.
whop. Like
Yeah.
mollywopping people. It's fucking
Yeah,
great.
it was good shit. It was good shit.
Battlefield came out with an update as well.
Oh,
There's it's a leak from a trusted source
okay.
of what's supposed to be happening. One of the main things that's supposed to be confirmed is that they're going to have a free to play battle royale now.
Let's fucking go, baby.
So the people who worked on Battlefield 1, 4, 5, 2042, and Hardline, Ripple Effect, are going to be creating a portal for, from what I know, at least the free-to-play Battle Royale. I don't know if it'll be like the launcher like Warzone has,
Yeah.
where when you open the launcher, the game itself is also in that same portal, or if it'll be a separate portal just for the Battle Royale. No idea how that's going to work, but...
Well, I would
they
guess
did
it would
say
have
they
to
will have
be
one for
like
that,
a
so.
separate spot because if it's free, because the game's not going to be free, obviously, right? So...
Well, I mean, when you open up Call of Duty, you go through the portal, just open up the entire game, and then you select which
Yeah, I guess you're right.
area you're playing.
And
so,
then
I mean,
you
it
have to
doesn't
like
really
either
matter.
download or purchase whichever.
Yeah, because I don't know how. I always have it all purchased.
like,
So now
so
the question is the portal going to only be for the Battle Royale, or will it be for the entire game? And then
either
you
way,
don't click on the
that's
whole thing?
fucking awesome. It gives everybody another battle royale to play other than just COD and Fortnite and PUBG.
They're saying that there's going to be a full single player campaign on this as well. They have single and multiplayer will take place over multiple locations, including Gibraltar and the USA. Which I'm wondering, like, did they start picking out these locations because they're well known, or because Call of Duty did them and they're trying to do them better? No idea.
Could
But
be.
it's supposed to launch with 45 weapons and 10 maps. So it looks like it's going to be. From what I've heard, if I remember this correctly, the Battle Royale is going to take place in the USA.
Do we know how many players are going to be in the Battle Royale? Is it going to be 100? Are they going to still be doing their Battlefield thing of these massive like 100?
They're not doing.
20,
We already.
150?
Yeah, we discussed last week that they're not even going to be doing the 124 anymore.
No,
It's
I
just gonna go down to 60.
understand that they're not doing that anymore for their like multiplayer portion of it. But with a Battle Royale and already having the software, the backbone, and everything to do.
I would guess either 100,
massive
150.
lobbies,
Yeah, maybe they will do 150 or 164 or whatever for that.
I don't think they're going to go that high. I feel like they would keep it just like the normal 100. At max. Like I think most battle royales go to 100.
Yeah, but like Call of Duty's had where they've had 150 before. So.
Oh yeah, and the
wasn't
lobbies
that
got
like
too
a
long to
special
get
event
into.
though? That wasn't like a
no,
constant.
That's what it used to be.
It used to be 150.
When the first
and they lowered it to 100.
And then everybody stopped playing, and they're like, "Ooh, jump it to 100."
And then
now they're going to lower it to like 4.
Well, they went from 150, and then they went down to like a window between like 120 and 150, and
they've lowered it.
Just go with whatever.
But then they brought it back up.
Did it go back up to 150?
Well, it's been up and then back down. I've also heard that when Verdansk comes back, it's going back up to 150. So I don't know if that's true.
And I wonder how much they're going to fuck that map up.
The question is, so you remember when PUBG came out with its when they went back and did the Origin?
PUBG? Yes.
Never
Okay,
so PUBG. I've got like 6 minutes into that game.
That's upsetting.
I parachuted
so they went back
and died. And I'm like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, you just got to get good. So they had where when they did it, it wasn't just like the current game settings and then just the old map. They literally took it back to the old settings as well. So the question is are they going to do the same thing when they bring back Verdansk?
With Verdansk? I don't know. I don't know. I would imagine
with the old settings.
I would imagine
like only the older weapon. If they did that, I wouldn't mind playing because when it first came out, it was a good game. But once they started,
I would imagine they're not going to mess with the weapons. They're going to take weapons away because.
Wait, can I use my old skins now? Like, can I bust out my John McClane skin again?
No, I don't believe so.
I mean, anything's possible. You don't know. You come to me with the fact.
Honestly,
I find it hard to believe.
I'm still really pissed that I bought a skin for that, and it's like it's completely unusable.
That's okay. Wow. Right now they have the crow skin in there, and I want to fucking buy it, but they took away my ghost skin, my ghost face skin, and that was my favorite skin. So no.
I hate you.
Yeah,
I'm actually really surprised that there isn't some kind of like lawsuit on that whole thing because I get that you're purchasing something, but it's
a new game.
That's that's fine, but like you're purchasing something within the game and then the game is gone. Like,
But you got to remember, it's a digital. That's the one of the biggest problems with digital purchases is
Yeah.
you don't own.
And technically,
you
you can
only
still
have, like,
use that skin
Yeah.
if I
if
buy,
you play Modern Warfare 2.
if I buy another game. So in order to use the skin, I have to pay $60 so that I can use the skin.
It's the last
don't buy
game.
digital.
Modern Warfare. Yeah.
Like,
so
well, I
yeah,
don't know how you're gonna
but
buy a
that
physical
just
copy of this.
that
Whatever.
literally just told you
Get a
to
token.
not fucking play, not to buy skins in Call of Duty.
Yeah, don't buy
I
any more
don't know
skins.
why people are still doing it.
I don't know either.
And do some of the other skins like follow through? I understand that he's been like, you know, canceled or whatever, but would the Nick Merc skin or would the Tim the Tatman skins follow over?
They're not.
Or
A lot of the skins aren't supposed to follow through at all on the newer Call of Duty when that one comes out.
But so
None of the
those
skins are supposed to
skins
follow
were
through.
released on the game that we currently have, so you
Okay.
can still use those skins. I would imagine, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine you'd be able to use those on Verdansk, because Verdansk is going to be just another map on this Warzone, and it's not going back to the old Warzone. So
the thing is,
Right.
is like
Well,
even
yeah.
the old Warzone, even before Warzone 2, when we went to Caldera, I couldn't use the John McClane skin anymore. Like that was a whole new skin set.
why?
They got rid of a lot of them. Or maybe it wasn't Caldera. Maybe it was Al Mazrah.
It had to be Al Mazrah, because Al Mazrah, it was Warzone 2.
Oh, was it? I
How
don't
do they
Yes.
come up with
know.
these names? That's what I want.
I don't know. Caldera. The thing that sucks is
It's gotta be a
everybody
rotational thing.
bitched about how much they wanted a new map from Verdansk. They took Verdansk away and dropped Caldera, and then everybody hated Caldera and wanted Verdansk back. It's like,
Because
dude,
there was no verticality to the map at all. It was just wide open fucking plains.
well, no, that's not true. The entire beginning of the map, or the center of the map, was a mountain. So that's not true. I mean,
Wow. CC,
I
well,
didn't-
Thank God you just.
I
saved it.
didn't-
You just saved the map.
I didn't
mountain in
like
the
the
middle.
map. I didn't like the
One-
map.
One single mountain and a control tower. But
I
that's
didn't
it.
listen.
Like,
I
there
didn't
were
like. I didn't like the map either. But I'm just saying they gave everybody a new map, and everybody was pissed about it and hated it.
I'm gonna say that
I wish they would have brought
Apex
Verdansk back sooner.
I think Apex still to this day has the best thing where they rotate their maps depending on how big the group is that you're playing with. So they'll have like duos on like the original map. They'll have trios on another map. They'll have a free for all or whatever the fuck it is on like a fourth map or
So
and then they'll
Warzone
rotate
does
every,
that now too.
1 to 3 hours.
Warzone does it every 15 minutes. So like you're playing, if you go into Resurgence rotation, it rotates
Okay.
the map. So every round you're in a new. If you keep going, you're in a new map every round, and there's three maps in the rotation. So
I mean,
it's-
it
yeah.
took them how many years?
Yeah, they've been
So what
doing
you're
this.
saying
They've been
is-
doing this for about a year.
So Call
But
of
yeah.
Duty is just the Apple to Apex's Samsung. Eventually, they'll just catch up.
I'm not doing this
Yeah.
right now. I'm not doing this right now. By the way, Kai, did you update to iOS 18?
Yeah, I did.
I fucking
you can add
hate that it doesn't put your fucking shit in order, your apps in order.
He
'Cause you could
hates
put apps-
customizability.
You could put apps wherever you fucking want them now, and I just fucking
Right.
hate it because I went through and deleted a
put 'em in
bunch of
order.
apps.
Put them however.
Yeah,
if you
I
want 'em in order,
fucking
put 'em in
did.
order.
Yeah, I just was irritating the shit
Okay.
out of me.
Well, there you go.
I want it
I
gone.
don't
I like it
understand, like-
because like I have a picture of my kids on the back of my phone,
Yeah.
so I move so it kind of like does like a step with the
Ah.
apps, so that way I can actually see the picture of my kids.
Yeah.
So much nicer than blocking off like two of the kids' heads with an app, and then I can't.
I have
Move
a picture of my
I see
dog on my phone. But yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that shit. Take it away. Take it away from
They
me.
also
at least.
have you
Okay, Boomer.
reacted? Do you ever react to messages? I'm gonna guess probably not.
No.
So they used to have like 5 things where it was like a heart, exclamation, haha, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can add literally any emoji now
Oh, nice.
to reactions, and you can add reactions to like Android text and stuff like that. Videos are supposed to come through like normal now.
Read receipts through Androids. No,
So
I got that.
apparently
Weird receipts for Android.
the green bubble is now just actually programmed in. There's no point anymore because it isn't 2 different messaging systems.
Well,
Apple
there is
just-
still different messages
It's 2
because
different
it's
messaging systems.
iMessage.
They've just yeah.
Because iMessage
iMessage
is
is
still
encrypted
Apple.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah. They call it RMS text message now instead of SMS. I noticed that today. So when
Yeah.
I texted my brother, it was a RMS text message. I don't know what that means. But it's not iCloud and it's not an S because
The
it used to
real
be
messaging
SMS.
system.
Yeah. Was that what it is? I don't fucking
I
know.
have literally no idea. I just made it up on the
He's
spot.
just making things up.
Sounded legit though.
Could be.
It's you know, we should have a tally somewhere off to the side and just start feeding CC random untrue facts and see how many of them he believes by the end of it.
That's fucked up.
And then dude, I think
You guys are
it'd be
my
great. It's the
friends.
same
I should be able to trust you guys.
Whoa, that's a strong word.
That's
Like upstairs
I went-
right now, we actually have a whiteboard set up for my puppy because she's still learning she's still being potty trained. And so Mrs. set it up and it says, you know, instead of it's a number of days without accidents in the house.
Yeah.
And then underneath it is like good girl potty, bad girl potties, whether it's outside or inside. And yesterday we had to add a third category to those, and that is peed on people. Because the puppy gets so
That's fucked
excited
up. That's
that
fucked
she
up.
just pees on people. And so it was really bad.
Not her
Like
fault.
2 days ago, it was real bad because she got 3 marks on that one. Everyone that touched her, everyone that picked her up at the vet or whatever it was, just instantly just peed on him.
Oh,
Kind of
She's
fuck.
14
That's perfect.
weeks. She's and I guess actually, I was talking to the vet. I guess it's a big thing with dogs that get fixed too early in life.
Oh, they
That
pee
they
on people?
piddle much more often than those that get fixed later on.
Hmm.
So she was, like I said, she was found in a box on the side of the road with her siblings. So she was fixed
Could have
in
been
like
an
5.5
abuse thing then.
weeks.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Stella used to pee when new people would pet her. But
she's
Star
a great dog.
Wars Outlaws update. So they
Why
finally
are we still
fixing that
talking
game.
about this game?
It's a shit
Because
game. I've
they just-
heard. Are they fixing it?
There's supposed to be a bunch of bug fixes, that's supposed to be a quality of life. But here's the problem. So there were, unfortunately, people who paid like $110 for early access to Star Wars
Yeah.
Outlaws.
Right.
They've had all that time to obviously play the game, level up their character, all that good stuff. This bug fix, if they install it, they have to restart everything from scratch.
Ouch.
So
I'm-
they paid $110 to have early access to get nowhere.
That's
Other than
thought
to play the game for a little bit and then just delete it.
I thought that we had talked about that already, or was it just a thing that they thought about doing?
I don't know. I don't remember talking about.
I mean, they had the early
restart.
access, and we were talking about a lot of problems within the game. I don't know.
Because I remember us talking about that, and then I brought up World of Warcraft and how they screwed everyone over that did not do early access, where they like made leveling more difficult and take longer if you didn't do the early access. Basically, players were getting through the content too quickly, so they increased the health pools and lowered the experience you get.
Yeah, I
to the
don't.
monsters you kill.
I remember talking about
Yeah.
that, but I don't remember. I don't remember talking
remember the
about
Outlaw
restarting
thing.
from scratch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a couple of friends that play it, and they seem to like the game. So I don't know. I mean, if you're a big Star Wars fan, like, you know, maybe it's worth it. I don't know.
Casey's a huge Star Wars fan, and
Did he play it?
thinks it's stupid.
Did really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty stupid because you can't be a Jedi. A lot of people are annoyed that you can't be a Jedi.
Well,
So-
you can't be a Jedi. You also have a lot of problems where like you're falling through the map and like AI isn't interacting correctly.
Yeah.
A lot of the missions are like you have to be super stealthy all the time. It's just
Yeah. Well, they're probably
Not what
fixing.
they were
They're
expecting from open
probably
world, so.
fixing a lot of that. So, which sucks. But you know, I didn't pay $110 for it. So, yay.
Yep. Have fun with your fix. I
Red
guess.
1 comes out November 15th. I've seen a lot of trailers for this. It's got Chris Evans and Dwayne the Rock Johnson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. It looks good.
Chris Evans is supposed to be the best tracker. It does look pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know who Dwayne Johnson plays. It looks like he plays like the head elf or something. I don't know, but he's like pretty much telling
The
Chris
Rock.
Evans like
The
you're gonna
Rock,
track
the head
down
elf.
Santa.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. I
Of course
like
you
it.
Has
He's a wrestler.
Dwayne Johnson ever done anything like? Can you think of a flop that he's done?
The Tooth Fairy.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
I
watch
think
it.
that flopped pretty hard.
Did it?
I liked it. I thought it was good, but
Of course you did
But-
because it was Dwayne Johnson.
I like the
But no,
Rock.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and the thing is, it's like I don't mean that, the movie itself didn't just do horrible, but I mean, can we think of him in a bad role? Because honestly, I think everything he does is just gold. Like it's like him and Terry Crews could literally just do anything together.
What's the one Fast and the Furious like 10 or 9 or whatever it was?
38?
Nine?
I don't know. I stopped watching
Fucking
after 3.
7,000 of them.
Once you just you get too far. Like he picked up the Gatling gun from the helicopter that fell.
Yeah,
down or
don't
whatever,
forget
and
he
started
held the
going-
helicopter to the ground too.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, I mean,
Was
dude,
it
he's
to, no,
but he's
wasn't
the
to,
Rock.
wasn't
He's
to
trying
the
to pull
ground, wasn't it
Captain
to another
America.
vehicle or something?
I think you're right. I think you're
He
right.
didn't get
Right? He
picked
was like
up or anything.
grabbing onto
But
like
it's
a
The
tow
Rock.
truck or something.
But that's the thing. It's The Rock. It's the people's
Oh, when they
champ.
were in Hawaii or something, and he threw the
Yeah.
thing to the chopper or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. When
Listen,
Dwayne Johnson became family.
Hey, he started off as the Scorpion King. Okay, all right.
That's true. That is where you got to start. Yeah.
He was the Scorpion King.
I mean, was that his start after wrestling, or was that his
Yeah,
start
after
before
wrestling.
wrestling?
After wrestling.
Yeah. That was his.
After
Did he do
wrestling.
anything before
Main movie.
wrestling?
Yeah, he played played college football.
Mhm.
No, I mean like
At
in
the
like
U?
movies or whatever.
No,
No,
it was
no.
Okay.
It was just wrestling.
his
That was his main
first
start in acting,
his
and then-
first wrestling gimmick was absolutely horrible.
Mhm.
Absolutely horrible. And then he got injured, and then he came
Mhm.
back as The Rock, and it was just massive. And he's been a stud ever since. I love The Rock. I mean, but yeah, I mean he overdid it with the Fast movies, for sure.
Yeah.
They should have stopped when Paul Walker died, in my opinion. But
Why? That's a fucking cash cow. I mean,
is
Call of
it
Duty should
though?
have
I
stopped-
mean,
Call of Duty should have stopped years ago, but they didn't. I mean, have you looked at how many fucking Land Before Times there are?
6.
yeah, they're all awesome.
Actually, I have no
Is-
idea.
I legit think they're in double digits for Land Before Time.
Really, I didn't know that. I haven't
Oh,
watched.
God.
I haven't
Now
watched the
I'm
kids.
actually.
I haven't watched a kids movie in years.
Well, I mean,
Land Before-
when you got people like CC, of course you're going to keep making movies and
I haven't
Games and
watched.
stuff like
the last Fast movie I
Call of
watched.
Duty.
I think was probably 10.
Call of
I
Duty.
didn't buy the last two Call of Duties.
Wasn't
Land Before
the
Time
last
15.
wasn't the last Fast and the Furious 10?
No, I don't think so.
So you saw the last Fast and the Furious, and you're like, "That's the
Was
last
it?
one I
Was
saw."
that the last one?
Pretty positive?
just-
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep typing out these types of things.
Maybe it is. Maybe I did see the last one. I watched it on.
Oh,
See?
hold on. Nope. There's another one coming out in 2026 called Fast X Part 2.
See, that's
They're not even
coming
doing
out.
Final
so
Fantasy
he
11.
has
Okay, no.
seen-
I have not seen Fast
the last
X
one.
because that's got Jason Momoa in it. I did not watch that one. So the last one I watched
nine.
was
Okay, got it.
9. Yeah,
Last
but it was
nine.
on
Fate of
TV is why I
Furious.
watched it. Yeah.
Furious 7.
And I haven't
Fast and
watched
Furious
I haven't
6.
watched all of them, but I've seen that one, but I haven't seen a few in between because I don't really
Whatever,
care
man.
about them.
Yeah,
I liked
sounds
I liked
in
the
any
beginning.
case, to go back, there were 14 sequels to Land Before Time. So
Jesus
there's
Christ.
15
That's crazy.
Land Before Times.
Didn't
Oh,
it? I thought it like
dinosaurs get hit with a
yeah,
meteor.
yeah. I was
Let's
gonna say,
find
didn't
out.
it end when they got the meteor hit or something? But maybe not.
Fuck, now
Guess not.
I'm gonna go look this shit up. You guys,
Now
keep
it's all
talking.
now
I'm
it's all a
good.
precursor.
That's
It's all
all I care
precursor.
about
What is
now, Land
happening?
Before Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one came out this year in spring. Oh fuck.
That's crazy.
All right. Well,
Delta Force Hawk Ops. That is,
Delta
they've
Force
been playing that a
Hawk
lot. Hawk that game it's more of a Call of Duty esque.
it looks like it's
extraction
definitely an FPS for
shooter,
sure.
but they have an
Well, it's
extraction
not-
shooter.
It will have an extraction mode. It's not just an extraction shooter.
Oh well, I saw a bunch of streamers playing the extraction mode, I believe. But it looks pretty
Well,
good. It
it's-
looks really good.
I mean, it's the new thing, right? Like everyone is trying to make another Tarkov.
Tarkov, right?
And none of them can get it right because like we give Tarkov a lot of shit, but for being an indie development company,
Oh yeah.
they're really hitting the mark. They're
I-
listening to. the
I don't know how people can play Arena Breakout. Have you played it, Zeus?
No,
It's too fucking easy. I got it. I got it the other night, and
Mhm.
I played for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I did like 4 raids, and I killed 2 PMCs. Right? I would have bet you $1 million they were scavs because I started shooting them, and they turned at me and didn't shoot me, and I still had to like unload on them to kill them. It's just bad, and apparently only bad people play it because bad players play it because it was I've not had any risk of death the whole time I played.
You know what game I enjoyed more than Tarkov?
It's too easy.
Marauders.
Marauders was
If-
cool.
If Marauders was more polished and they
Yeah.
didn't have that fucking breathing thing, anytime you like moved quicker than
I
like
think you could
a
shut that
shot,
off. I think you could shut that off in the
I
settings.
don't know
only
if you
played
can or
it the
can't.
first like 3
Okay.
weeks that it came out.
See, I don't mind that because it's like you legit like if you run constantly, you're breathing heavy.
Right.
I get
And
that,
it's
but then it
nice
starts
to, like,
fogging
have, like-
things up, and I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
it's just me,
supposed.
but
That's
it's-
the point of it.
It's
Like, if you're-
realistic, yeah.
If you're gonna try and run from a fight.
You are a space
make it
marine
harder
in
for-
that, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
What is it? Or
You're not a space marine, you're just in
a
space.
space
And
dude.
If the AI had the same type of a thing where if they were running or moving around or whatever and their accuracy went down, but like the AI accuracy is going to be AI accuracy. They're going to have their 100% accuracy whether they have eyes or not.
They didn't
So-
have 100%
See,
accuracy.
I didn't have a problem with AI accuracy in that game.
Mm-mm.
It was just that the other players were really fucking good.
Some of them were good, yeah.
There was a lot of times that I thought the AI was too weak.
Well, the thing is if you know the map on there, if you know the
Yeah.
maps, you can get around and like maneuver. The main thing with Marauders was movement, like
Yeah.
not necessarily like in Call of Duty how you do a drop shot or fucking
Right,
jump
right.
around a corner or something like that. It's more of if you are getting shot at, you don't just stand in the place and peek around the wall every once in a while and try and shoot.
You want to
Move
go
to
get a
another
different
spot and
angle.
pull a
It's the
different
same thing.
angle,
It's the
right.
same thing as Tarkov. Like Zeus always told me at Tarkov, don't ever fucking peek
Don't
the same
re-peek.
place twice. You don't ever re-peek, ever do it. And once I started doing that, I got a lot better at Tarkov. But
and
and
here's
Frag
the thing,
tell me
guys,
the same
if you
thing.
if you want to have a night where we go back and we revisit Tarkov, or I'm sorry, we revisit Marauders, or if you want to,
I'd be
do a
down.
if you guys want to do some like free to play games or whatever, I would be 100% down to play some of these things because like I'm looking for something new right now. There is
Like, definitely want to see the Delta Force. I will say I'm still really into Space Marines too. So
okay.
yeah, I should. I'm saying you should get it. I'm just saying you can play whenever.
My big issue is that I'm just so tired of spending money on games that I just don't play anymore. I've done it for years. I've got a Steam
have the same problem.
library and a
Casey
game
and I
library.
have played a lot of Space Marines too, like a lot, and we're still playing. And they're supposed to be coming up with an update. They're supposed to have a couple updates. I mean, they've got PvP, story mode, operations. You've got a lot that you can do inside of it. So even if you're playing by yourself, you can still go through the
How's
story.
this guy? I will make you a deal, and it's going to be recorded, so it's out there. If Diablo 4, if the expansion for Diablo 4 flops as badly as I hope it doesn't, I'll pick it up. We'll play it. We'll buy it. You know, I'll join you with Space Marines, but I won't do anything until after early
Diablo.
October when Vessel of Hatred comes out because
Early October's next week.
I think it comes out on the 8th.
Okay.
So it's like 2 weeks out.
Week and a half. Yeah.
But yeah, this is I'll do it, but I don't want to. It's the same reason why I haven't picked up War Within, which is the new World of Warcraft expansion.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing a bunch of, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred when it comes out. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
And if it's not, the next thing that we're all looking forward to in that whole genre of ARPG is going to be Path of Exiles 2, which is also this huge, huge thing that's supposed to be coming out. But nothing has really hit that itch like it was supposed to. Grim Dawn didn't do it. Lost Ark didn't do it. The fuck was the other one that I played for a little bit?
I'm hoping God of War Ragnarok will be good. It looks pretty good. Jared picked it up. I'm
Yeah, he
waiting
got
to
it.
see what he says about it.
I have never played a God of War game.
I haven't either.
I
I've
got the
never
first
been
one
into
after it came out on
slasher
PC, and
games.
I actually liked it. Yeah. Well, there's supposed to be a shooter kind of first person game. It's called Witchfire. It just dropped on the 23rd, but it's like a single player RPG. But you have ability. It's almost like you're a witch. Hence Witchfire, I guess. I don't know who you're hunting. It looks like zombies type of thing, but it's like you have a different class system, so they all have different abilities. The one that I saw the guy play had this like dome that went around him, so when the enemies were attacking him, he could shoot out, but they couldn't shoot in. Your classic, obviously, like defensive posture, but I mean, it looked pretty good. Looked smooth. He said that the control of the weapons and everything was great. It's on sale for $35.99, 10% off. Not a huge discount, but I mean,
Yeah.
And so this is a first-person shooter version of the God of War games. Is kind of what you're.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's single player, so that's what it seems like.
Have you played any other games that are like akin to God of War that are similar to that I might have played before? Because I've seen it.
The Lord of the Rings.
Like Shadows of Mordor?
I don't remember which one it was. I want to say it was.
Those.
The
I
one
want to
where
say
you
it was
can like.
probably the third one, but it was on Xbox, I believe, and all you would you would level up your character constantly, and all you'd have to do is swing or shoot. Like I played to where I got to the point where all I had to do was hit A, and it was like it would do a super move and kill a whole bunch of enemies real quick.
Yeah, Kai's screen
I
went
thought I
black
went out
for
too,
me,
yeah.
Right.
and I'm
I
like,
thought
oh,
it was
shit, all right.
I thought it was hurricane time. All right, sorry about that, everybody. We are back. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that happened.
Shit happens. Yeah.
Just so everybody's aware, the end of our Rumble stream is just Chamber strapped down on a bed or laying out on a fucking bed.
Laying out with the cash on it.
Yours, Rumble's still going.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, you're just on the wrong screen.
Well, I had to shut Discord down and restart Discord. So I shut the
Oh.
stream down. So weird.
No,
I don't know. I
this time
can't.
it's still going?
I can't get Rumble to start.
Oh, it says
again.
8 viewers waiting. Jesus Christ, they love us.
Yeah, I can't get it going again. So let me.
Oh.
I'll work
That
on that. So
happens.
while we keep going here. But anyway, Kai, what were you talking about when we got shut down there? Sorry about
I'll be
that,
honest, I
everybody.
don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like it was
Oh, I
Witchfire.
do. You were talking about being able to like
Oh.
one tap people and
Yeah, it was
destroy
like
things and
it basically just got to the point where you could just push the same button like 4 times and it just put out a super move instead of
Hey,
having
we're
to do
back.
like specific combinations.
We're back, ladies
On
and
Rumble?
gentlemen. Yeah, we're back on Rumble. Welcome, Rumble. Welcome,
Yeah,
viewers.
thanks. Blame the producer.
Yeah, just
Just
blame
saying.
him. That's cool.
Discord possibly going down. That was his fault.
Yeah,
Should have had a backup plan. I don't know. I got nothing.
I'm really cool. So yeah, it happens.
Well, I will say the next topic is, I think, something we can pretty much all agree on, which is Laura Bailey, who is the actress in Last of Us for Abby.
Yeah.
The voice actor.
Yep.
She had to hire security because her family, well, her mostly, like every time she got online, she was getting a ton of death threats.
For what?
And
Like
she
why?
had to hire security because of the character Abby. People were literally emailing her, sending her death threats because of the character Abby that she voices. Like, it has nothing to do with who she actually is, but they were sending her death threats, which extended to her son. It's fucking insane.
People are fucking crazy, man.
Imagine someone seeing a character in a game and going so far as to go to the voice actress and making death threats to her because they hate a character in a video game.
well,
Yeah.
and if have you played those games, Kai?
No,
Okay.
I have not.
So I think that the entire idea and what they did, would it be spoilers at this point? For,
No.
For
No,
Last
I
of
mean,
Us
they've
2
had a
since
show
it's
and
been
everything,
out
yeah,
for
No.
like,
Yeah, it's been
all
out
right.
long enough.
Spoiler alert. I don't know.
Spoiler alert. Basically, Ellie is a lesbian. Abby is her girlfriend. They kind of like run away. Joel, the main character from the first, Last of Us, the one getting Ellie out of the city and everything else, goes
Yeah.
and finds her. They basically beat the shit out of him, and then Abby kills him with a 9-iron right in front of her.
Oh.
And so the
So
entire
I understand the dislike towards the character. That makes sense. But I mean, to go as far as to like threaten the voice actress because you hate a character in a video game.
Well,
mean,
did anybody
there
see?
are-
Did anybody see Game of Thrones, the original
Yeah.
series? Okay, that Joffrey got death threats and shit all the time too, but it was just because he played that fucking character so fucking great. So
I just don't understand people sometimes.
yeah,
Like, how
people
do you
are
get mad
fucking
over? It's a fake character.
right.
It's a video game. It's a.
Did it?
TV
Is
show,
that
it's a
what
movie.
happened in the video game?
Yeah.
So then, like, it's not their fault. Like, yeah. Like, what the fuck,
It's
man?
It's a
No.
game.
Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently, what he's saying is the woman that voiced the character is getting death threats.
Right? Yeah,
It
that's what I'm
wasn't her,
saying.
It was the woman that voiced a character in a video game. So it's not even this bitch doing it. It is this bitch's voice to
Doesn't make any
pixels.
sense. Yeah. I don't.
People are dumb. Like they're like Amaranth has to have around the clock security because this one dude like left his family somewhere in like Europe, came out and is convinced that they're married. And so like lived in a
Hey, there's
in a
somebody who married a lamp.
hotel like
chandelier.
20 minutes from her house or something.
Somebody
and
married a car.
is-
Imagine
Ah.
that.
So
I
There's
mean,
there's a woman who married herself and got mad at herself for cheating on herself.
yeah, I heard about that.
that sounds
Yeah.
like something.
Th-
out of a
She's definitely
DSM-5.
definitely from Florida for sure. Lady was
Jesus
definitely
I
from
don't
Florida.
What?
I don't know.
Don't you want to move? You want to be a Florida man? Like that
I
is your
do,
goal
I do.
in life.
Dude, I just want to be fucking crazy and weird and you know,
You're already
do all
that.
kinds of weird
You
shit.
worship a parakeet, okay? You're already crazy and weird.
Don't worship a parakeet, okay? I'm just a diehard Hawkeye fan.
You're Hawk Tua Eye fan?
That's right.
Yeah, I went there.
Well-
Is there anything else?
One more thing, which is I found out how to find like games for free that you would normally pay for on Steam, but it's
Okay.
like promotions within Steam. So what you'll do is you'll just open Steam, and then in the search bar, you click into the search bar, just hit enter, don't type anything. And then there's a box that says check special offers. You click that, and then the bar right above it, you slide it all the way to the left. So if you check that periodically,
Doing that right
sometimes
now.
they'll have games that cost $60 or something like that for completely free.
There's
And once you
nothing in
download
there.
it, and right now there's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I checked it last night.
Okay.
But sometimes they do have stuff in there, and if you put it into your library, you have it forever.
Yeah, they can't take it.
Free.
Fucking right. That's
Right.
awesome.
So that's like the new, like Epic has the free games every week.
Mhm.
Most of the time they suck. Sometimes they have the good one, like Borderlands came back out for free. So
Right,
if you've got Steam, I mean, it doesn't hurt to check.
Hell yeah. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, Kai, do you want to fucking wrap it up here? And
I feel like Zeus has got this. Zeus
has
done it
got
once, and
this.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
he nailed it.
Zeus.
All right. Well,
Zeus. Wrap it the
yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah. Give her a
Thank you
rapper.
for joining us for. Hold on, let me make sure I go to the top of the list and make episode 86.
That's right.
No. Thanks for joining us, guys. You can find us on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, Apple, Facebook, and on Patreon. As we brought up earlier, we will be putting more stuff out there on Patreon. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. We will be doing more of these things on the live stream platforms so that you guys can interact with us. Once the podcast is done, stick around for 15-ish minutes. We'll answer any questions that you guys have. Special offers will be coming up soon. We don't know what just yet, but give us some ideas in the comments. I think that's
Don't forget
it, right?
to also, if you were one of the winners that we mentioned earlier, don't forget to leave a comment or email us unqualifiedgamerspodcast@gmail.com.
Do not leave your personal information in the comments.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.